Morning students. So this is the thermal properties of the matter, video number 2, second video. So in the previous video, thermometry, types of the scales and conversions. So this is the second topic, thermal properties of the solids. Especially I will explain about of the thermal properties of the solids. Here I am taking one solid. So this is a one solid. We know that very well, solids. The solid is having the atoms. Here this is a number of atoms or molecules are there. Is a very closely packed, very closely packed. So this is atoms or molecules is very closely packed, is very closed. Okay, so I'll give some amount of a heat of a solid. I'll give some amount of a heat. So what happened? So these atoms is absorbing energy. So it is expands, it is expands. So this is properties is called thermal expansion. This expansion is called thermal expansion. So what is the reason why the expansion? If you give some amount of a heat, if you give some amount of a heat, so these particles is absorbing energy, their interatomic distance will be increases. Here this is the initial, after final what happens. So this is the expansion. Okay, for example, I am taking, this is a one rod, I am taking one rod. Okay, the initial length L1 is equal to 10 centimeter, for example 10 centimeter initial length. So here I'll give some amount of a heat. What happened? I'll give some amount of a heat, some temperature is given this rod. So due to interatomic distance of these rod atoms or molecules, the length will be expand. Length will be expanding. So this is the length will be expansion. Okay, it's a very small expansion with compared to liquid and gases. So what is your observation? So this is expansion. This expansion is called thermal expansion. What is the expansion? This expansion is called thermal expansion. So what is meaning of the thermal expansion? If the temperature is given to solid, the solids is expanding, or the solids expands on heating. So that is expansion is called thermal expansion. So all metals, which is expansions, all metals, the metals is expansion. So 100%, this is a length maybe increases, maybe area increase, maybe volume increases. But some are, if you give temperature, that is a temperature will be increases, some substances not expanding, does not expanding. What happened? It is a contract, it is a contract. Okay, contract means the size or shape or length will be decreases. So what is the substances that? So that is the substances. One is the cast iron. The cast iron, generally in the cast iron, if your temperature is given to cast iron, it is not expansion, it is a contract. And bismuth also, bismuth. So the bismuth also, it is a contract. And rubber, we know that very well. Rubber, if you give some amount of a heat on a rubber is expanding. No, the rubber is a contract. And leather also, leathers, plastic pipes or leathers. So these all are, cast iron, bismuth, rubber, leather. So if you give some amount of a heat, the temperature will be increased. It is not a expanding, it is a contraction. And this is expansion how many times? Generally the expansion is how many times? So this is the expansion. Sometimes the length will be increases due to temperature increases, length increases. and maybe area increases, maybe volume increases. So how many types of the expansions? So length, area, volume also increases. Suppose the length is increases due to of the thermal temperature. So this is expansion is called linear expansion. What is the expansion? This is called linear expansion. And suppose the area will be increased, that is areal expansion. What is the expansion? Areal expansion. And this is volume is expansion. So the volume expansion. So in the linear expansion, length is increases. The initial length L1 is equal to 5 centimeter. Okay, so if the temperature is increases, for example 20 degrees to 50 degrees, what happen? This 5 centimeter is increases 6 centimeter. So when the temperature 20 to 50 degrees increases, the length is increases. This is expansion is called linear expansion. Suppose I am taking one area is there. This is a one surface area. Yes, surface area, for example 2 centimeters square. The temperature is increases 30 degrees to 80 degrees, there 2.5 centimeters square. So when the temperature will be increases, the area increase, that is expansion is called areal expansion. Suppose the volume, let us take 3 dimension, length, breadth, height or thickness will be increases, that is called a volume expansion. This is the mainly 3 expansion: linear, areal, volume expansion. So the first one, linear expansion. So when definition, when the temperature is increases, when the temperature is increases, the length is expand or increase. Length is expands, maybe increase, maybe decrease. So the length is increased, that is expansion is called linear expansion. So every metals is having alpha values. What is the values? Alpha value. So what is the alpha here? That alpha is equal to coefficient of linear expansion. What is the alpha value? Alpha is equal to coefficient of the linear expansion. So what is the define of the coefficient of the linear expansion? Alpha. Here this is a one rod. This is one rod. Initial length L1 centimeter. Initial length L1 centimeter. Suppose I'll give some amount of a heat or temperature is increases. So what happen? This rod length will be increased. This is a L1. So now this is a increase. After temperature will be increases. So what is the length here? L2 increase. L2 increases. So the alpha is defined. Coefficient of the linear expansion, that alpha is equal to the ratio of, this is a ratio of increase in length. Increase in length per increase in a length of a solid per degree rise of temperature to its initial or original length. Initial or original length. So what is the alpha definition? Increase in length. Increase in length. So that is alpha is equal to increase in length of a solid per degree rise in temperature to its initial or original length. So how much increase in length? So initial length L1. So what is the L1? So here I am taking what is the initial length? The initial length of a given a rod is equal to L1 centimeters. And what is the final length? Their final length is equal to L2. So how much change of length? Change of length, that is a change of length. So delta L is equal to L2 minus L1. This is called as small e, expansion also. This change of length also is called expansion. So therefore, their alpha is equal to formula, alpha is equal to change of length L2 minus L1 by L1 initial and temperature difference. So T2 minus T1. This is the alpha value. So what is the alpha? L2 alpha is equal to L2 minus L1. So this is a change of length or expansion by initial length into change of temperature. So change of length by initial length into change of temperature. This is called alpha. Alpha is called as coefficient of linear expansion. What is the alpha value? Their alpha is equal to coefficient of linear expansion. So what is the units? Their alpha units 1 by degree Celsius. 1 by degree Celsius, because this is a length, both are cancelled. 1 by T is equal to temperature, that is a 1 by degree Celsius. And what is the final length? I want to final length formula. L2 is equal to, what is the final length? So in this one, L2 minus L1 means delta L. So alpha is equal to delta L is equal to L1 T2 minus T1. So I am taking delta L is equal to alpha L1 delta T. Delta T means change in temperature. Delta L is equal to, so it is also one change in length formula. The number of formulas, what is the first formula? Change in length, delta L is equal to L alpha delta 1. And L2 minus L1 is equal to alpha L1 delta 1. And L2 is equal to L1 plus alpha L1 delta 1. And L2 is equal to L1 common 1 plus alpha delta 2. This is a final length. Okay, final length. Okay, so this is the delta L. How much change in the length, how much expansion? Delta L is equal to alpha L1 delta T. So what is the final length? L2 is equal to L1 1 plus alpha delta T. Third one, fractional change. Fractional change, that is delta L by L is equal to alpha delta T. Delta L by L and percentage change. So that is delta L by L percentage is equal to alpha delta T into 100. So this is a percentage change, and this alpha depends. Alpha depends, first one, nature of materials. Nature of materials is a depends, and second one, value changes. Value changes with unit of temperature. So these two terms will be depend on alpha. What is the independent terms? Their independent, first one, length of object is independent. I don't know. So which length we can given is does not important. The length of the object, it is independent, and scale in which length of the object measured. Which scale is measured? Scale in which length of the object is measured. So this is the alpha is independent. So this is the linear expansion. Second one, aerial or superficial expansion. So let us take, this is the one area, one solid, initial area A1. So I'll give some amount of a heat, temperature. So what happen? The area will be increases like this. So this is the final area. Final area A2. Actually, this is a A1. This is A1 area. This is A2 area. This is the increase part. So what is the increase? How much increase? Delta A is equal to A2 minus A1. This is the increase part. So here, what is meaning of the areal expansion? So when the temperature is given to the surface of the body, their surface area will be expand. Surface area will be expand. So that is expansion is called superficial expansion. This superficial expansion, it's having beta value, beta. So this is beta is called coefficient of aerial or superficial expansion, beta. Okay, the beta is equal to coefficient of the superficial expansion. So the beta is equal to, I will write directly formula. So change in area by initial area into change in temperature. Change in temperature, it is a units 1 by degree Celsius. And so beta is equal to A2 minus A1 by A1 into T2 minus T1 by degree Celsius. So this is a beta formula. Beta is equal to coefficient of the aerial expansion. A2 minus A1 is equal to A1, T2 minus T1. So delta A is equal to A beta delta T. First one. Delta A means change in area. Direct you can taking the change in area. What is the formula? Delta A is equal to A beta delta T. And final area, I want to final area A2 is equal to A1 1 plus beta delta T. A1 1 plus beta. Second point. Third one, percentage change or fractional. First one, the fractional change in area. So that is delta A by A is equal to beta delta. And percentage change in area. Percentage change in area, delta A by A percentage is equal to beta delta T into 100. Fifth one, the relation between alpha into beta. Fifth one, what is the alpha? What is the relation between alpha and beta? So that is beta is equal to 2 alpha. Sometimes it's very using. Beta is equal to 2 alpha. This is a relation between beta and alpha. So therefore, this delta A in terms of the alpha, you can calculate delta A is equal to 2A, beta is equal to alpha delta T. Okay, it is also using. So the beta is replaced by 2 alpha. You can get the number of formulas. So this is called aerial and superficial expansion. Third one, volume or cubical expansion. So let us take, so this is a one object, isotropic solid. Isotropic means if you give some amount of a heat or temperature, it is expansions equally length, breadth, height or thickness, that is called isotropic. Anisotropic or non-isotropic, if you give some amount of a heat, length will be length different, breadth different, thickness different is expansion, that is called anisotropic. So I am taking isotropic solid. What is the value? Initial value V. So after temperature increases, this is a final value. Final value V2. So when the temperature is increases, the volume will be changes. So that is expansion is called cubical expansion. Cubical expansion. So in this one, it is explained gamma. Okay, so the same, the gamma is equal to change in volume volume by initial volume into change in temperature. Same, every formula will be same. So gamma is equal to V2 minus V1 by V1 T2 minus T1 by degree Celsius. All our units are equal, alpha, beta, gamma. So the gamma is equal. So change in volume, first point here. So I am taking the this one. So change in volume, delta V is equal to V gamma delta T. Change in volume, delta V is equal to V gamma delta T, and final volume V2 is equal to V1 1 plus gamma delta T, and fractional change delta V by V is equal to gamma delta T, and percentage change delta V by V percentage is equal to gamma delta into 100. Okay, and here is very important, what is the relation between alpha and gamma? Alpha and gamma. So here what is the relation of alpha and gamma? Gamma is equal to 3 alpha. Please remember, gamma is equal to 3 alpha. So what is the delta V? Where in this one delta V is equal to V into 3 alpha delta T also. This is a gamma is equal to 3 alpha. This is a relation between gamma and alpha. So this is the expansion is called volume expansion. And what is the relations between alpha, beta, gamma? You can taking the 3 relation. Okay, so we know that very well, 2 relations, beta is equal to 2 alpha, gamma is equal to 3 alpha. Okay, so therefore first one, the alpha and beta and gamma ratios is equal to, alpha is equal to alpha as it is, beta is equal to 2 alpha, gamma is equal to 3 alpha, alpha cancel. So that is 1 is to 2 is to 3. 1 is to 2 is to 3. This is the ratio of the alpha, beta, gamma, 1 is to 2 is to 3. And second one, so what is the alpha? Alpha is equal to beta by 2. And what is the alpha? This one, alpha is equal to gamma by 3. So both are alpha are equal. So beta by 2 is equal to gamma by 3. Gamma by 3. So here beta by 2 is equal to gamma by 3. So therefore 3 beta is equal to 2 gamma. This is the relation between beta and gamma. Okay, so 3 beta is equal to 2 alpha. So that is, this is a relation, or beta is equal to 2 by 3 gamma. Beta is equal to 2 by 3 gamma, or gamma is equal to 3 by 2 beta. Gamma is equal to 3 by 2 beta. So by using these alpha, beta, gamma values, the number of formulas are depending. But what is the ratio of the alpha, beta, gamma ratios? 1 is to 2 is to 3. Alpha is equal to coefficient of the linear expansion. This is a areal expansion or superficial expansion, and volume or cubical expansion. So this is the thermal properties of the solids.